straight-jacketing you as a Hindu, as a Muslim. You want to be free to do what you like. You want to behave like an animal. You want to behave like a pig. People want to behave like pigs. So now the best thing is to disown. So it's to disown religion altogether. And they say, now this is a new cult. They call it Satanism. But now the battle is with us. Every individual. We say, we believe that we have all got this propensity for evil. We have two qualities in us, towards godliness and towards earthliness, devilishness. So the battle is on in all of us, everyone. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, he described the situation beautifully to his companions. While they are around him, he's telling them that shaitan, that's Satan or devil, shaitan courses through the body of man like the blood. He's passing through you. He's each and every fiber of you. He permeates you. Everybody. Shaitan, man means mankind. Shaitan courses through the body of man like the blood. It's imperceptible. It's there. Your blood is moving and going and doing the job without you feeling that the heart is pumping and now supplying blood to the brain to allow me to think. Without that I can't think. But all this is all automatic. Similarly, this evil propensity also in man is permeating him like the blood. Everybody. Muhammad says yes, everybody. He said, what about you? So they had the right to ask questions. You too. He says, me too. But mine is under control. Only difference is that the temptations are there, everybody, unless there's something wrong with you. You remember I described before? Something wrong with you. You are impotent or you are lunatic. Those are different matters. But otherwise, everyone, we have these propensities and the battle is on. And we are to overcome those evil propensities. You say, the devil, the devil. You go and steal and you blame the devil. You go and rape and murder and you blame the devil. I want to know whether the devil came to you with horns, with a tail, with a barbed hook, with a ready complexion, and he told you to go and rape that woman. Did he? No. What is this devil you're talking about? It's you yourself. You are that devil. You are that Satan. But now very easy to pass the buck, blame some other guy. He told me to do this. And who told you? Did you see him? Did he whisper in your ears? What did he say? Did he speak to you in English or Zulu? That's Satan you're talking about. What did he tell you? In Tamil? What did he tell you? So this is like good thing, passing the buck. The thing is, it's with you, in me, in you, in me, and we are to give battle to these forces through the guidance of God. Whatever God tells us, he says, no, I shall not do it, I'm programmed. So we are shown the two broad highways according to the Quran. Two broad highways, one leading to salvation and the other leading to hell. The choice is yours and you have the freedom of choice. That freedom of will is given to you. You make your choice and you make your decision and therefore you are accountable. You will have to pay for it. You might get away here but not in the hereafter. Yes. You want me to continue? Yes. Since if you have any more questions, I'm here. You think you have had enough? All right.
Thank you for your questions. That brings us to the end of our presentation. And once again, to our guest speaker, Mr. Ahmed, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Didat, for a very enlightening and interesting speech.
Just met Mr. Didat this afternoon, just a few minutes really, I should say this evening, and he's one of the type of gentlemen that you meet and you liken instantly. And I want all of the Christians here, and of course I know that you Muslims will join in with us and this doesn't count on my 30 minutes. I want us to give Mr. D-Dot a big hand of welcome, of friendship to our city of Baton Rouge.
And tonight, I take great pleasure in presenting my friend, whom I'm meeting personally for the first time, Mr. D-Dot, with a present.
Dr. Sahib, I says, please tell these people that in my language, in English, when we say a spirit has no flesh and bones, that it has flesh and bones. Tell them so.
You're ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
I want to be sure he's ready for this. But, all right, all right.
I would like to see Mr. de Klerk gather them together, black and white, Bishop Tutu, everyone, come together and repent for lying on God. Now, I would ask you, as a Christian, one who proclaims and professes to have met Jesus, how are you and your people going to develop 2 million jobs for the country? All right. How are you going to stop making the Pope white, Mary white, Jesus white, Moses white when they were not white? When and where are you going to develop a mass education program and not tell the people to wait till they get to heaven? When are you going to tell the man with 47 cars to sell those cars and give that money back to the poor people so that they might have a decent life? When are you going to repent on behalf of the Christians for enslaving the people, the descendants of whom are in this building tonight? When are you going to repent for causing the slaves to be prostitutes? When are you going to repent and ask forgiveness? When are you going to ask the white people to give back at least half of the 87% of the land that they stole in view of the fact that the Bible said, thou shalt not steal? When are you going to persuade your Christian white brothers to not control 95% of every asset in this country? And finally, when are you going to persuade the white people to give to the Tswana tribe all the Kimberly property that was the birthplace of all of the diamonds, and give them an accounting for all the money due to them? When?
I have not studied much, but what I do know, I have met Jesus.
Thank you.
And I know he has changed my life.
So you don't want to answer the question?
That he will change many other
Thank
people
you, sir.
except him.
Can I have the next question?
All right,
please?
brother.
Thank you very much.
Keep the faith. When white people say they're white, they're not referring to the color of their skin. If Margaret Thatcher gets a suntan, I don't know what it would look like, but let's just assume that Margaret Thatcher got a suntan. You wouldn't call her a colored woman, would you? You would still call her a white woman, even though her skin may be brown. What do you mean when you say white? You mean that she is from Europe. So whether she's Italian, white, Sweden, white, England, white, France, white. White means coming from Europe. Black means coming from Africa. So whether we're fair skin, brown skin, dark skin, East Coast, West Coast, North, South, if we're from the black continent and we've been here 300 years, we are black people from the black continent. All over the world, 1 billion people uniting through Ramadan. That's why I'm hopeful and optimistic that by the year 2050, when 1 out of every 2 persons would have been born a Muslim, we would have the first real meaningful opportunity for a permanent world peace. Assalamu alaikum. This country could explode. Who will be the first targets? The businessmen, the lawyers, those who didn't want the masses in their office. They will come without your permission.
So if Hitler killed 6 million Jews who were European Jews, and Hitler was a European, give the Jews part of Germany, not of Palestine. Sure, he works. So do I. Raising the kids is not easy. Cooking and washing and taking them to school, this is not easy. He doesn't seem to understand I work too. What I'm trying to find out, and you may know better than I do, tell me specifically, if I got this, everyone in this room, and we went out to the homeland and we started teaching people how to read who did not know how to read, what would the government do? What I'm saying to you in closing is that there is a great opportunity to really be a new South Africa and a new African. Forget the begging. There will be no gifts. I don't care what the World Bank tells you, the International Monetary Fund tells you. It's crumbs.